Joined now by our Director of Scouting, Craig Button. And Craig, another strong performance from Ilya Samsonov, keeping the Leafs in this one after they were outshot 15-5 in the first. 18 games to go in the regular season for the Leafs now. Has he emerged as Toronto's #1 tender come the playoffs?
I absolutely think so, Lindsay. And, when you watch what Ilya Samsonov has done, he had to step in when Matt Murray got hurt early in the season. He's had to carry a stretch of games during Matt Murray's recent injury. And what he's shown is this ability to just get in there, show the calm, show the, the ability in a game where the Toronto Maple Leafs just didn't start well and where they were being overwhelmed. And Samsonov gave Toronto every opportunity to not only stay in the game, but ultimately to win the game. And without his brilliance, there's no second period rebound. There's no third period heroics for anybody, because New Jersey would have been home and cooled out literally with a sizable lead. But Ilya Samsonov, has really been a steadying force in there. And going into the playoffs, Lindsay, I think that regardless if he starts game one of the playoffs, which I would have him start game one, or he doesn't and he comes in, I don't think you have to worry about him. I don't think there's any concerns with his play. And if they decide to go with Matt Murray, that's all good and dandy. But I think that Samsonov can come in and spell him if he needs to. He can get in there if he's hurt, and he can start and run with it. I have every reason to believe that Ilya Samsonov should be of no concern to the Toronto Maple Leafs going into the playoffs by his stellar play.
You have confidence. Now, of course, no John Tavares or Ryan O'Reilly for Toronto in this game. What did you like from William Nylander and the Leafs' makeshift second line?
Lindsay, don't you have to think that William Nylander might be the Leafs' best player this year?
He's looking good.
Consistently. Yeah, he sure is, isn't he? And like another night, they cobbled together that second line. It forces Matthews into tougher matchups because you look at New Jersey, they can just zero in on him. But William Nylander, his skating right off the bat, he jumps right in, a great shot, a rebound that they can't take advantage of. He's moving the puck inside. He's attacking the net. He understands where the opportunities are. His passing is outstanding, his awareness, and everything that he does in the game is with the idea that he's in attack mode. And the winning goal, he just knows where Matthews is. Bunting, nice little, I guess what I would call just a dismissive play on the puck and letting it go to Matthews. But, William Nylander, when you watch him play and you watch what he brings to the game, there's no reason to believe he won't score 40 goals this year. But game in, game out, he's been so good. And when I think about the Toronto Maple Leafs, and you think about Matthews, and you think about Marner and Tavares, I think that William Nylander is like a secret weapon in there. And, you consider how good he is, how talented and how skilled he is, and how dangerous he is. If you're an opponent, you better not be missing him, because if you don't pay attention to him, he's the guy that can ultimately make you pay a big price.
He sure has raised his game this season. And after facing the third best team in the East, the Leafs now look to the West, where they get set to host the red-hot Oilers and Connor McDavid on Saturday.